we're live. Hey, I'm doing my makeup and I wanted to pop on and talk to you all about your nervous system archetypes. This is something that I'm really excited to share about. And I think that it will unlock a new level of understanding about your nervous system and your archetype and how that affects you. So there's 4 nervous system archetypes. There's the visionary conduit, the empathic stabilizer, the cerebral architect, and the embodied alchemist. And I am an embodied alchemist, and I'm very excited about it. I was pretty close to the empathic stabilizer also, but at the end of the day, I ended up being an embodied alchemist. So, what does this mean, and why is it important? And thank you for joining me in my lovely bathroom where you will be helping me put my makeup on today. Because sometimes going live just has to be done while you're in the middle of other things because life, right? If you all know, I am the mom of a preschooler. And so when I have some time, I have some time. And multitasking helps me have time. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about the visionary conduit. So the visionary conduit is a woman who has limitless creativity and intuitive downloads. This means that the visionary conduit is the one who's getting these fantastic ideas popping into her head when she's in the shower, taking a bath, on a drive. The ideas come to her, they're downloads, and she has to write them down when they come to her. Now, we can all get downloads, and you may notice that you identify with more than one of these archetypes, and that's okay too. You can have like a combined archetype. But generally, you're going to be able to choose one archetype that's most like you. And the exciting thing is, I have a quiz coming out soon that's going to help you identify your archetype. And then there's going to be a full-on training after the quiz. Well, it's an email sequence, an amazing email sequence that is going to talk to you about what your archetype is, why it matters, and how to leverage your archetype for success in business, which is what we all want to do, right? And why do I have the honor of speaking on success in business? I have been running a coaching business for the last 3 years. And during most of that time, I've not been particularly successful. I got good success in month 9, and then I hit burnout and had to basically take 2 years on partial time because I was so burned out. And so I totally redesigned my business in a way that it's sustainable and joyful and fun. And now I'm making consistent 4-figure months in my business, on the cusp of breaking over into 5-figure months. And that's why I get to speak on this. So, the visionary conduit. Your shadow is that you have scattered energy and you get overwhelmed. Your reset path, ritual over rigidity. And here's an affirmation for you. My inspiration is divine intelligence. I trust my timing. The next type is the empathic stabilizer. The empathic stabilizer is your typical marriage and family therapist. You are the person who is highly empathic. You're gifted at recognizing emotions in other people and being able to identify those emotions. You're really gifted at making other people feel seen and heard and supported. You honestly probably grew up in a household where there was a lot of fighting, and you were the child who had to be the peacemaker. So you were raised to be a marriage and family therapist against your will. So your gift is deep emotional intelligence and belonging. And your shadow is ritual over rigidity. I was reading the wrong gifts and shadows. For the first time. The first type is scattered energy and overwhelm. The reset path is ritual over rigidity. I have a duplicate in my PDF that I didn't notice before. And we're live. I mean, this is like creator life. It's realizing things It's realizing things in reality. So I'm so glad that I sat down and decided to do a live about this because I can go in and fix it now, which is fantastic. Um, cool. Your affirmation is my inspiration is divine intelligence and I trust my timing. So you are deeply empathic. You don't understand people who lack empathy. You are likely the target of narcissists and Machiavellian people. And you know what? I do want to say something. Recently, I heard a discussion about the dating pool, and it was that the majority of men who are looking for casual relations without commitment present Machiavellian and narcissistic traits. Machiavellian means like they think they're better than everyone else, basically. And narcissistic means they're self-centered, so they also think they're better than everyone else. So maybe maybe that's why dating is so frustrating for us empaths, is because the majority of the people out there, the men out there dating for short term, are the ones that are out there on the apps and stuff. And we have to find the ones that are out there for long term, which are less. There's less of those. And they're not as active as the ones that are looking for a quick fix. Cow chicka bow wow, if you know what I mean. So let's move on to the cerebral architect. The cerebral architect is the third archetype. This one's really cool. Strategic pattern recognition is your gift. So you are really good at recognizing patterns, structures, how things operate. And I know it's challenging because I absolutely relate to all of these. So you might be like, but I'm good at all this stuff because partially, I mean, neurodiversity makes us good at all this stuff, right? But when the quiz comes out, you'll be able to take it and then it'll be able to help you identify which archetype you have. Your shadow is overthinking, paralysis, and control loops. So this particular archetype is very focused on structure and on things being systematized and things like planning something out and having that thing go the way that it was planned. That's what makes you feel most comfortable and in control. So this is a control heavy archetype. And your reset path is to regulate before being logical. So you're a very logical person, but you want to regulate your nervous system before you go to be logical and make a logical decision. Because if you're making logical decisions from a place of dysregulation, and I just realized I'm supposed to get a phone call right about now. So if I do hop off, I'll be taking that phone call and then I'll be hopping back on. Wow, time flew by. Okay, let's talk about the fourth type really quick. The embodied alchemist. This is my archetype. This is my nervous system archetype. And while I relate with the empath, I scored the highest on